So there's not a lot of heroes that can stand up versus the constant assault of just the creep waves going into starting at this level here right there. And Dendi actually doesn't get faked out, but only just. And Xantic actually does have two levels in the poison touch as Boom, well, shows what we know, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, shows that is the power of Muerta, though, right? The Wraith Fire.
But if you can't, then he's going to be just fine as Mary. Is he fine? No, no.
Nope, nope. He will be the third casualty of.
Exactly. This is where the blunt instrument is beautiful. Like you just aim it at the next tower and the next tower. And here comes the finesse.
Yeah, coil into a Solar Guardian. Xantic dropping low, but he does have the Grave. It's not going to be lasting that long, and he will be taken down anyways. Of course, StoneBank does follow through immediately, as NARMAN will be taken down as well. He didn't lose the tower, however, and there's a trap ready to slow down Boom, who has his ulti, so really isn't going to die. They're hoping for the best to maybe take away the reincarnation.
The ultimate. So she will always be in position to do that. And now Dendi.
No, he's not surviving this. Oh, is he? Got the silence off. He gets himself out.
Oh, no.
But a hook shot is there, and the Solar Guardian not going to be enough to save him. Going in StoneBank, you're going into enemy heroes, and the Celestial Hammer was already used for aggressive.
Island on the warpath, and I think, yeah, they're finding Dendi in the back, but there's.
He's gone. He's just gone. Dendi is not reacting super fast. Boom, getting gone on. The Solar Guardian will be there. He pops the blade mail, and again, nobody cares. Boom will be taken down by Violent, and Stomanen has been caught. Violent gets out. The hookshot into the backlines. Mary taking some damage inside of the cogs, and Shad has come over as well. Not using the stone gaze just yet. Violent might need to run away, and he's deciding to put the traps around him, hiding in the shadows. Already two of his heroes are done. NARMAN will be slowed down. He's trying to kill him. Pierce the Veil is not available, but the Grave is blinked to the side. TP out by Violent. Not gonna be happening. Gets pushed back. He's in so much trouble. No mana, and very soon, no HP either. Xantic takes him down. Team Tickles are crushing it, and Dendi is gonna do his best to kill the couriers.
For angles where Bait can take this one, but they only have that top tower down right now, and they need more space for these waves to move. This is a valid pick-off at least. That's 2 deaths for NARMAN now.
Very nice, very nice. I think that Bait are doing
as much as they possibly can. See if they can find any pick-offs on any stray heroes, force anybody back, and or at least get some more items up.
Ooh, Violent, Force Staff out. He goes for the melt, but there's the dead shot again. Amazing. Stomanen drops as well. He just came back. Without Violent, what are you gonna do? The Starbreaker onto the Medusa doing some damage to the hero, but she still has the Aegis and a lot more mana to work with Boom coming in. He has another life to work with as well, as StoneBank will have to go for a BKB, a 4-man coil. They don't care. They have the Medusa protecting Stomanen, will buy back, trying to get back into this game, as he did manage to do it. After his Dota has crashed multiple times. Boom is gonna get healed up. The Curse of the Old Growth has been used. They see them clearly. Shad will get stunned up. Soul Ray Fire Blast. The Force Staff to the side and the Grave being used. Shad wants to stay alive for as long as possible. And is he really gonna be saving the Aegis right now? No, he wants to die. He wants to bait them in. Mary will be taken down. Doesn't have a buyback. Not gonna be using it just yet. And here comes Boom with a second life, as well as the Medusa will be back in a second. And Stomanen is out once again.
Absolutely. Violent is he's done. It's like, what can he do? Let's just end this.
He understands that the game is probably not gonna be going their way. Dukalis will get Grave. The Xantic is gonna be the second one he uses in that fight. The Deadshot doesn't finish off StoneBank, but these skeletons might finish off Stomanen, who is already out of the game. He will be surviving in the end. Dendi goes in. We have seen him in the previous series when he played the puck, where he completely crushed.
He just does not have the burst damage to back any of it up, so there will always be saves coming out from the Dazzle. There will always be this threat of NARMAN fearing you.
Easy win for them, no enemy carry. Team Tickles, you're gonna have to hurry this one around, or is it really a problem as there's no carry of Bait either for 60 seconds? Team Tickles, they find an opportunity and they take it. The Stolen Rage Fire Blast is gonna be annoying as Shad is coming forward, played by somebody else.
Yep, I really doesn't have to stretch his micro skills too far. You do not have to be a lizard in order to pull this one off. Like, that's a level 20 Medusa. You just stand in front.
Oh, Stomanen got sniped in such a cool way, and now there's gonna be a Hex as well. That's the shard from Xantic. StoneBank will pop his BKB, allowing him to live. The Stone Gaze was used.
Important, but it will only drag for time. And you have to understand, by the way, here, that this is all dragging for time.
Oh, let's see. The Solar Guardian coming in. StoneBank, he doesn't have his BKB any longer, but he does have the Starbreaker and the damage to go with it. Still in the calling. He's not going to be moving an inch. Violent is back to the world of the living, so maybe he can help defend his base. Shad a little bit low on mana. Maybe it is time to bail. Team Tickles, they got the range.
Keep on continuing on this rate, like, boom.
He did use the cheese. He's gonna be losing his first life. And now he might be losing the second as well. The Starbreaker does so much damage.
Yeah.
The minus armor is there. He's not going anywhere. Boom is dead. And that is a very, very farmed hero. Finally, Violent is getting closer and closer to overtake the Medusa, which of course has been disconnected for more. Cannot update his windows in the next hour because that's how long it took. Yep. They lost the Muerta. Violent, he got the blink out. Solar Guardian will be used. Shad caught in the trees. He doesn't have a way to leave. He can't do anything. The grave will be used on Dukalis, but that Clocker is already dead. Violent being protected there by the refractions. He has to run. He has to run now. The poison touch does connect. He might still actually die. Has the meld dispels. Will have to use it if he wants to live. And Violent is not going for it. There it is. Finally, he does go for it. In the end, Shad lost all of his mana. StoneBank is trying to bring him down. Not going to be able to do it just yet, but the Starbreaker onto the bottom, and the Medusa is still standing her ground. And now he's going to be disarmed. Your bow is out. Atlantic surviving a little bit longer. Boom did come back to the world of the living. He's gonna be using the grave on himself, but he doesn't have the mana, he doesn't have the HP, but he has an Aegis, and he has Boom to assist. He'll have another life to play with. Blink out just in time. He's gonna get hexed up. That's a real hex. And here comes Dendi with the rapier doing so much damage to them. The Dazzle, he used the grave onto the wrong target. And Muerta might survive, but she was already dead to begin with. Mary will be taken down. It is going to be a 1-for-1. And Medusa did use the Stone Gaze. For now, Bait will disperse.
It is even possible.
And your versus a Clockwork. So Hookshot is at the ready.
Yeah, but now they know about the rapier.
Let's see though, that shot gonna be used. Dendi has been feared. He cannot get silenced. The Roche is super low, and there's the hookshot. They force step out the TA. He forces himself in, but Shad is the one with the Aegis. Still, fuck, how much damage can they do? Violent, he's trying to survive. He's not gonna be capable of doing it though, and he doesn't have a buyback. The fuck he's doing some damage, but he cannot do enough. And thank you for the rapier. The Medusa will take it.
Yeah, he's not going to go down without one last fight either.
He says it's not over. StoneBank is level 25. The buyback from Stomanen as well. He wants to be playing a little bit more because he hasn't been doing so in this game. The Hex will be there on StoneBank. He does get out of it. The Force Staff will get him to a safe spot as Atlantic just jumps in. He's a level 26. Dazzle as they're gonna be stunning Violence, slowing him down. He uses the BKB to get to the fountain. Deadshot connects. Solar Guardian immediately cancelled out. StoneBank won't be healing Violent all that much, but they're back in their fountain. 4 versus 5, and the Aegis plus the reincarnation, they just don't stand a chance. This Dazzle, he attacks too hard. There will be a grave onto Boom, not really needed. He's very, very tanky already, and Bait finally admit defeat. They will tap out before getting knocked out of game number 1. Team Tickles, it was a long fight, but they get their victory.
Was the TA earlier?
He's on the low ground. Violent, he's actually very close to death if they find out which the real one is, and now they know. Violent is he gonna die? Boom. He doesn't have the Wraith Fire Blast. Went for the yep. Why would I need a Wraith Fire Blast? He just needs one more hit underneath the tower. Nope, NARMAN, he gets it from afar. Long range on those guns.
Yeah, and that's just got Violent wishing that he died.
Go for a TP to the mid lane to kill a courier, and you talked about the metamorphosis. Shad, even with the enfeeble, shows Stomanen how strong he actually is. Goodbye, Boom.
Oh, and the Revenge of Mary.
Yeah, he is. He has a reason for it. StoneBank, not so much. And then these dead.
And how much good is that bottle refill doing exactly?
Yeah, okay. It would be will definitely be Shad, looking very much dead. He's not going to be using the wand. He's not going to be using the healing lotus. If he had level 6 here, we might have been looking at a different scenario. But from the side, the Night Stalker will come. They want Boom. Is he going to be skilling up his ulti? Not just yet. Uses the sticks. There it is. The reincarnation has been skilled up. They will bring down NARMAN. He breaks the coil to pop his ulti. The Clockwork is in the vicinity, but he's surrounded by 5 heroes, and the Fiend's Grip will be used. They will leave him be. Boom loses his life twice, and Bait get themselves
forward and trying to fight his way towards a Radiance, and that is exactly when they're going to have to face into him.
Stomanen. He went for the Tumbler's toy, almost dodges the There's StoneBank, goes for the ulti, he does refresh the silence, this Dazzle is gonna be silenced forever and he dies. Now the rating next on the menu, he doesn't have the shard just yet so he can burn his mana, the coil does break and the clockwork is so low. He will be using the cogs trying to get himself away, but StoneBank slows him down, the cogs push him out again, and the Dukalis just one more hit is what StoneBank needs to get the kill. A 2-for-1 Tickles, the smoke of theirs.
Yeah, as far as people would say that he doesn't have it anymore,
does he have
demonstrate that right now?
Okay, the PL's Aghanim Scepter coming into play. There's so many illusions. Malta dying in the backlines, but they don't have vision. The dust will be used. NARMAN surviving a little bit longer. He has the death shot off. There was a grave onto the Dukalis, but NARMAN does lose his life in the end. The Xantic dropping low. He's still gonna be alive. He still has the Aegis. You don't want to be going for him. Boom did lose his first life, and the second one will be taken by StoneBank as well. And Xantic still low. The Dukalis is gonna be the first one that the PL does want to go for. He has so many illusions. He's gonna have more of them. Let's see, Shad, how strong you're actually not at all, because he has been enfeebled, but it's Xantic back into the fight. He's gonna deal with the PL illusions. The sleep will be there on the Violet. Where's the doppelganger? He doesn't get it off, and the grave is on the Terrorblade still alive. StoneBank, he got a triple.
Surely. Like, it hasn't worked out yet, and surely Team Tickles are going to just expect them to do that again. And you know what? Maybe you don't.
I found Mary. They found Mary
you don't
finally.
Even need to wait for them to do it again.
Mary has been.
He went a while without getting found.
Yeah, but this time around they knew. They knew what he was gonna do. I don't know if you saw the play. Terrorblade went through the gates, left the illusion there. NARMAN gonna be caught. Now he does have his ulti. He'll be going down, but turns into a Wraith Muerta. I mean, I was dead before, but Shad will be caught there by the Peace Grip and nobody to cancel it. They can't do anything. Now he's gonna be a Wraith as well. They're trying to do as much damage as possible, but Violent just doesn't care. He has so many illusions without the Dazzle. They cannot deal with him. Now he gets taken down and bait. They're pushing back. Boom, in a lot of trouble. Can they stop his TP? He actually gets himself away. Stone. They don't want to get caught. Boom, will stun the illusion. Violent comes out, going for the Dazzle. The silence is there. Xantic surviving. Turns around, has the grave for himself. He still has the Aegis and the BKB to work with. The Poison Touch won't connect there onto the PL. The Doppelganger is there. Now the Terror Wave. Everybody is afraid for a Terrorblade, as they should be. The stun onto Mary is looking very much dead. No split pushing for you for 70 seconds. Have the buyback going in with the silence. That is gonna be a dead Dazzle, but only the Aegis. He still has one life to work with.
He does. There are also resources left on bait this time around. Still BKB nullifier for StoneBank. Dendi still has a coil.
And there's the ulti. StoneBank running in. The rating still has the ulti. Now the nullifier onto Muerta. He'll be turning into a rat. Still be alive for a couple more seconds. The Clocker and him both died. And now turning onto the Dazzle as well. They're all wraiths. The Terrorblade, he's gonna have to be fighting one versus all. And already you can see him running away. Nope, Shad is standing his ground. He knows the only thing he can do is fight, but he has been enfeebled. He's just not that powerful. He uses his Satanic to remove it. The PL now running away. He's invis. The misses. Are they gonna be coming in? Not really. This Terrorblade really does back a punch, and finally the stun does connect. Violent will for sure. He even has 4k HP, so even if you catch him, it is not a certainty you're getting a kill. Yeah, bait. Violent is gonna be caught. The hookshot going in. They really want to kill him. They're gonna be hexing it up, but the sleep will be there. He got feared there for a second. He lost a lot of his HP, and they're trying to run away, but he gets turned into a piggy. There will be a Fuse Grip keeping the Dazzle away, losing the mana as well. Violent is still alive, but he's so slow, crawling his way back, and another sleep. This Bane keeping him alive over and over again. Violent does survive, and they are losing the Dazzle right now. Dead for 90 seconds. His Wraith was fighting there for quite some time. Muerta did kick the bucket as well. You have to run away. Staman, and he did everything, and now he's gonna be putting the Terrorblade in a nightmare. He already lived one up, being able to kill his enemy counterpart, and they have so much vision over them. The Curse of the Old Growth is there. The Dark Recession will expire, and the buybacks are coming through. Because they know they have to protect their Terrorblade, and can they at least get themselves one kill? The hook shot is gonna be used just to buy back, but for now it is a 4 versus 4. Still Terrorblade without the meta, not that strong. The Yell, shot again. Can they bring it down? He dodges the dead shot. This time around, are there gonna be sleeps to save him? Another stun does not connect. The invis is there just in time, and Violent does survive. Turns around, there will be another fish grip, but the coil onto all of them. Now there's gonna be a dieback onto the Dazzle. He might be alive now for the next 7 seconds. He will be using a grave on himself. That's not really gonna help. It is not shallow enough, my friend. Shad going for a TP out. Dendi, he cannot stop it. He's gonna get stunned up. Nope. The Linkers protects him. Tickles 3 of their heroes are dead. What a witch. Stun is there through the defender's gate. StoneBank will be able to fly over it.
Dendi's throwing it. Look at that
Violent going in, but the tearaway wave, it does scare them for the time being. They lose the Bane. Now who's gonna be saving you, Violent? They really need to catch him. He's deep into the enemy base as StoneBank goes in for the Dazzle, wants to get the kill, and he will be able to bring him down. That's gonna be him dead for a long time as he does not have a buyback. They will be finding Violent in the backlines, but how do you actually kill him without the Dazzle? It's already a problem. He did use the swap there on the health. Shad can't do anything, doesn't have the metamorphosis, and Boom will be losing his first life. The Clockwork is dead. He doesn't have a buyback any longer for 6 minutes. They're trying to bring down StoneBank, but the Force Staff will be bringing him away. Violent dropping low. Shad is still fighting. He's a very tough target to deal with. He doesn't have his ulti. He doesn't have the metamorphosis. He doesn't have the terror wave, but he has the strength. Still caught. They're in the tree. Somebody needs to force him out of that one. He's fighting inside of the calling. They've already lost their axes. The Bane isn't available any longer. Then the Terrorblade will be taken down. He does have a buyback, but he can fight for another 7 seconds.
There is a big deal here, though, which is that the Bane is dead.
That is a huge deal for sure. Boom going in. He doesn't have his ulti. Boom has to be careful. He does have a buyback though, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. He's going to be turning into Ray, trying to do as much as possible. The Terror Wave was used, but the Terror Blade is leashed. Somebody needs to get him out. Dendi going forward. You have to be careful, Dendi. Is you're going to get destroyed, or is he going to get destroyed? He's actually going to win the game for his team. Boom is the only one left standing. The king all alone. You might have 2 lives, but they're not going to help you. Let's get the stun with Violent. Baby Violent will be losing his life. Does have a buyback. He knows that this game is now done. Dazzle will be Violent. He doesn't have the creeps in the base currently, and there is a fight on the bottom lane. They found the Xantic. If he dies here, it's gonna be over for him. He's still trying to fight for the next 7 seconds. The Phoenix creep onto the clock where he's not gonna be moving, and the leash keeping them inside of the trees. It is a nice view, a lot of green scenery, but as just your Wraiths running around dead. The Wraith King does lose his life. Muerta coming over to try to assist, but Boom, look at how fast they're destroying him. Your HP, your armor, it is nothing against Bait. As Team Tickles now, they only have Muerta in the world of the living, which is so weird to say. And the Terrorblade will be up in 25 seconds without the glyph. Your Raxes will not be able to stay alive. NARMAN goes for Pierce the Veil, tries to do some damage to Dendi, will not be able to bring him down. And that is the last tier 4 dead. Your throne exposed. And game 3 will be happening after just a couple of seconds until Bait deal with this throne.
Yeah, take a good stretch there, Dendi. Maybe about to. That was some incredible play. Enjoying it, and I'd like to see another series of that. And in order for that to happen, unfortunately, Tickles will need to bite the dust.
Mary bites the dust.
Yeah.
Poor guy. They're just bullying.
He's gonna have to come back, especially when things like this happen.
He's not having a nice time. StoneBank is having a worse time. He's gonna be caught inside of the kinetic field, so Shad can easily run him down. You're in the woods, and there is a hungry bear there hunting for you. He just wants meat. It is gonna be StoneBank that picks up the healing Lotus. He's not gonna be there for StoneBank, and Mary does die on the other side of the map as well.
Most of it by also pulling his camp at the same time, and that's paying dividends for him.
Primal Beast is rotating to the bottom, and this is gonna be huge if he can get some kills, and Violent will be the first casualty. Ursa is dropping low as well. Shad, can they get a return kill? Yes, Dukalis was going for a pull, and the glimpse was a little. He can. He's just way too good for Team Tickles to kill. Now going for the Watcher as well. Maybe thinking about turning this one around. He doesn't have the coil, but definitely has that DD, so will be doing a massive amount of damage to Manan. On the other side, he's not as elusive as the puck. NARMAN dropping low. Dendi coming in. He will decide not to go for the kill right now. NARMAN, he has been found. He does take the Watcher back. One more hit is needed from Dendi coming in with the orb, and there's one more hit. He needs 2 sticks were used. NARMAN will be dropping down.
Reads that. Well, I want to say perfectly, but it's not quite over yet. That's they're giving him the old in out in.
Yeah, but the TPs are coming in, so Violent, has he baited him in enough? The silence from the puck doesn't matter, the puck gets stunned up, Boom destroys both of them. Yes, we do want bonuses, StoneBank could be next, but the coil keeping the Razor in place. Now with the Sunray Mary, he cannot do enough damage. Boom will survive. Going next to his traps, there will be a sentry being placed. They want to get rid of the traps immediately. He does use all of them. Dukalis dropping low, Meteor Hammer will be dropping on his head. No, he will die beforehand. Team Tickles, they're bringing in multiple heroes, but the puck is coming in. This is too deep, but Xantic is gonna be silenced up immediately, and the stun on the puck. Xantic, is he tanking up? With the coil being on him, he cannot break it. The damage will be more than sufficient. While he does so much damage from these melt strikes, minus armor in the works, and NARMAN next on the menu. He will burn down to the fire spirits of
into the hands of Xantic, actually. That would have been a bit of a shame. And mass TPs to the top lane.
They really want this Tidehunter first. Mary will be on the menu, goes to the side, goes for the egg as well. They should have more than enough attack speed to deal with it, and they bring StoneBank back as well. He's looking very much dead. Nobody coming in to assist him. Boom, running in. He has the Eye of the Storm and ready to bring StoneBank down. He tries to use the Meteor Hammer unsuccessfully, and the Ursa is there to slash him. It pretty much doesn't care on Xantic. He has upper only level 1, but more than enough to fight, and going in as his teammates are coming over. Ursa going to try for the puck, not gonna be happening, and the TA gonna be glimpsed back. No way in hell that you're surviving this. Maybe he kills NARMAN and does manage to bring somebody down with him, but it is a small problem.
No, my knights do not deceive me, and they do not. But here's do you see the positioning from Dukalis?
Yeah, very aggressive. He does find the Tidehunter, and the Tidehunter is very much that the coil will be used. Can the Ursa finish him off? You see that he gets the Ravage off, but over the enrage of the Ursa. Now trying to go for the egg. Xantic, does he have enough attack speed? He needs 6 hits, and the egg will explode before they kick in. Now Xantic is the one in trouble. NARMAN doesn't have the swap. We already used it in that fight. It is a 2-for-2. Still an Aegis on Boom. Running in. It will be expiring in 2 minutes. He pops the BKB. Going for Violent. Doesn't have the static link, but doesn't really need it. He's just going in with the damage. The blood grenade cannot slow him down as he has the BKB.
Soul is in 183 by this time I was 13, so yeah.
Kips big. He's
Shad
surrounded, but the enrage will get
backup
used.
is coming.
What the hell? That's too deep. Shad, he has the BKB. We might have to pop it. He's gonna go for it. Then they caught the puck with the blink, smashed into the ground. Dendi is surviving still, but the static storm will be there. He's gonna get the blink away, the glimpse. You are coming back into death, my friend. And Dukalis gets the kill. The sleep on Razor didn't go for the BKB. StoneBank trying to get himself through the portal. Not going to be happening. Even
lineup.
That is true. Puck. Oh, actually, that's not a puck. That's a TA. Gonna be caught. The glimpse is there. We'll have the blink in a second. Won't be able to get it off. Forced after the high ground. Violent has actually put himself in a very good position, but Xantic, he is not having it blink out. He'll be fine. And nicely done again, bait.
And I do so as well. I'm guessing that it is because there's now 3 shards over on the rest of his team, and it's probably 50-50 to get it from Tormentor, but then you gotta take a Tormentor at some point.
True. Fiends drip onto Xantic. They're gonna try to kill him. The swap will be there just in time. He even dodges the Ravage. The Glimmer Cape protecting him as well. Shad going onto the Phoenix without the egg. He cannot survive. And the Tidehunter will be next on the menu for the Ursa. A Flaming Bird, a Watermelon.
He is certainly not the easiest to take down here for Tickles either, but they're gonna try.
Oh, they're gonna be going in. The stun does connect as well. He doesn't have the refraction charges, but has the Hurricane Pike away. Still, the glimpse was ready right into the static storm. He has the buyback, but using it now, it would be so detrimental to your item progression, but not using it.
Storm still at the ready. This is going to be the one fight. Aegis time's out.
Yes, time out, but they're not done. They're gonna be going in onto the Tidehunter. The range is gonna be used, and the Phoenix almost dies. He gets the Yules up to dodge the magic missile. Glimpse onto StoneBank. He doesn't have the Ravage, doesn't have his life. The egg will be used, and immediately, boom, gets it down. So much attack speed on these heroes. Dendi has been caught as well. He does have the phases, but can he get himself out of this one alive? The answer will be a quick no. Boom. He gets a triple, and bait. They only have buyback on the 2 heroes. Boots of Bearing on the Venge, so the slow is really not going to be that big of a deal. The link is going to be broken on the puck, running in. Primal Beast not going to be doing that much as the Fiend's Drift does connect. They're gonna go with the Ravage, nobody to protect him, but he's still alive. Xantic uses the uproar, the extra armor is there. Puck in the backlines, trying to get the kill, not gonna be happening. Boom, no, he just runs in and gets the kill easily, and the puck does die as well. Boom is killing all of them. In the backlines is Violent. He goes for the invis, there will be invincible for now. The buyback's coming out, they have to fight bait. They get themselves into the grand finals. They want to see the beaches of Malta, but they're so far away right now. Putting your feet into that nice salty water. Bait, they are seeing it being taken away.
And my
seems to be a curse day. A lot more curses here towards bait though, as now there's gonna be an Aghanim Scepter on the
you know this bird here? This bird.
Which bird? I don't know what you're talking about. I see no bird, I only see ashes. Mega creep, at least something. StoneBank, think about running in. Come on, bait, you have to do it. The Ravage will connect onto 3 heroes. Xantic not gonna be caught by it, and nobody is even committing. Violent, he is a he's a coward. StoneBank will be swapped in, and some side blades coming in. Not gonna be happening. They pull him and they crush him. The puck is still alive, though Dendi will be slain in his own fountain. And it will be Team Tickles that get the victory and get themselves into the best of 5 grand finals, which will be